Hello dear children, welcome to maths class. We are discussing the chapter Trigonometry. Say children, here you can see a table. These are given the trigonometric values. Trigonometric values from 0 to 90. Okay, that is the sine value, cos value and tan value from 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. 90. Okay, so that is in page number 124, and for the coming problems we need this table. So this is in the page number 124. Now we have some problems based on the idea sine and cos. Okay, here we have a question. What is area of this triangle? This is an application for the sine value and the cos value. Okay, so how do we find the area of this triangle? To get area, what we need? Yes, we need one side and the perpendicular distance from the opposite vertex, right? One side and the perpendicular distance from the opposite vertex. Here we have the base. This is base. Base is equal to 6 centimeter, right? Now we need to find out the height of the triangle, right? That is the perpendicular distance from the third vertex to the base. We need this length. Okay, so using the sine value, how do we find this? That is our question. See, here we have an angle 50 degree. Okay, here we have an angle 50 degree, and if we draw a perpendicular, we get a 90 degree angle here, right? Then what is sine 50? What is sine 50 in this case? Sine 50 is, sine of an angle means opposite side by hypotenuse. Which is the side opposite to 50 degree? The side opposite to 50 degree is this perpendicular distance. If I name this as D, this point as D, sine 50 is equal to, AD divided by 4 centimeter. That is the hypotenuse of the right triangle. Okay, if we consider this right triangle, this angle 50 degree, this angle 90 degree, and the third angle is equal to 40 degree, right? Then what is sine 50? Sine 50 is opposite side by hypotenuse. Okay, so sine 50 is equal to AD by 4. Then how do we find this AD from this equation? Yes, AD is equal to, sine 50 into 4. Okay, sine 50 into 4. And in the beginning of our class, I showed you one table. Okay, in that table we have the value of sine 50. So just substitute the value of sine 50 here. What is the value of sine 50? Value of sine 50 is, sine 50 is approximately it is equal to 0.7660. Okay, sine 50 is approximately, it is not a correct value. Sine 50 is approximately equal to 0.7660. Okay, so what is AD now? AD is equal to, sine 50 into 4. Okay, sine 50 into 4, and we have sine 50 is equal to 0.7660 into 4. Okay, no need to calculate this now, because again we need one more calculation. So finally we can calculate this. So just write AD is equal to sine 50 into 4 now. Okay, then what is area? Yes, we have the perpendicular distance is equal to sine 50 into 4, right? The perpendicular distance, that is the height of the triangle. Here we have the base 6 centimeter, and what is the height? Height is AD. What is AD? AD is equal to 4 into sine 50. Okay, just write this. Now we are going to calculate its area. What is area of a triangle? Area of a triangle is equal to half into B into H, right? So we have half into, what is B? B is equal to 6 into, what is H? H is equal to 4 into sine 50. Okay, finally we have some calculation. That's why I am told you sin 50. We can substitute the value of sin 50 at last only. Okay, so we have just cut this, that is 2 is 2 times in 4. Okay, so we have 6 into 2. 6 into 2, what is 6 into 2? That is equal to 12. Okay, area is equal to 12 into sin 50. 12 into sin 50, and I just substitute the value of sin 50 here. Okay, that is 12 into, what is sin 50? Yes, 0.7660. Okay, so just multiply these two and find out the answer, and it is actually approximately equal to 9.19. Okay, this is actually equal to 9.19 sin 50. So we have the area is equal to 9.19 square centimeters. Okay, so it's very easy, and remember children, these are always these are frequently asking questions, so you just by heart these tips. Okay, now we have another question. Okay, this question is somewhat equal to the last question, but the only difference is, see, in the last question the angle between the sides 4 and 6 is 50 degree, right? Here the angle between the 6 centimeter and this 4 centimeter is 50 degree in the last question, but here we have 130 degree. Okay, 130 degree. Then in this type of question, how do we find area of triangles? See children, we have sine values and cos values, sine, cos and tan values only up to 0 to 90. Okay, if the values are more than 90, we cannot find the sine value and cosine value. Okay, sine value, cos value, tan values are only up to 0 to 90 degree. Okay, then how do we calculate this using the sine and cosine ratios? See children, before that we need the perpendicular distance from the opposite vertex. See, this is the 6 centimeter line, that is the base of the triangle. Now we need the perpendicular distance from the opposite vertex. This is the base and its opposite vertex is this. We need the opposite vertex to the base. We need the perpendicular distance from the opposite vertex to the base. See, this is the perpendicular distance, right? This is the perpendicular, the straight distance to the base. Okay, the straight distance to the base is this length. Okay, so we have, yes, this one is a perpendicular distance. So just extend our base like this and draw the perpendicular distance. Okay, this is actually the height of this triangle, that is the perpendicular height is the height of the triangle. So this length is actually the height of the triangle. Okay, so here also we are going to name this triangle as ABC and this point as D. Okay, so then how do we calculate this? We don't know which angle is this, right? So see, consider this triangle. Okay, what about this angle? See, this forms a linear pair, right? From a straight line, if one line is drawn from any point on a line, then the sum of angles formed is equal to 180 degree. So if this angle is equal to 130 degree, what about this angle? That is equal to 180 minus 130, that is equal to 50 degree. Okay, so we have this angle is equal to 50 degree. Then how do we calculate this perpendicular distance? This is the perpendicular distance of this triangle, right? So how do we calculate this perpendicular distance? For that we can make use of the sine value. Okay, what is sine 50? Yes, sine 50 for this triangle ADB. For this triangle ADB, what is sine 50? Yes, sine 50 is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. Okay, opposite side is AD by hypotenuse is equal to 4 centimeter. Right? Then what is AD? Yes, AD is equal to 4 into sine 50. Okay, 4 into sine 50. AD is equal to 4 into sine 50. Then now we are going to calculate. We have the perpendicular distance and here we have the base. See children, this is not the base. this much, this 6 centimeter is only the height, base of the triangle, and height is the perpendicular distance from the top vertex to the base. Okay, this is the perpendicular distance to the third vertex to the base. Okay, so we have area. What is area? Area is equal to half BH. Okay, area is equal to half BH. And what is B? B is equal to, yes, here the base is equal to 6 centimeter. And what is H? H is equal to 4 into sine 50. Right? Just substitute the value of sine 50 here. Value of sine 50 is, yes, so it's very much similar that the previous question, right? Half into 6 into 4 into 0.7660. Right? Then as we did in the last question, yes, 12 into, area is equal to 12 into 0.7660. Okay, so that is equal to 9.19. Approximately it is equal to 9.19 square centimeter. Okay, so remember children, we have sine values and cos values only for values 0 to 90. If we have an angle greater than 90, we use this method. Okay, so keep in mind. Now we are going to move to the second exercise of this chapter. That is the first question, page number 109. The length of two sides of a triangle are 8 centimeter and 10 centimeter. Okay, suppose this is our triangle with 10 centimeter and 8 centimeter as the two sides. And the angle between them is 40 degree. Okay, angle between these two sides is equal to 40 degree. Calculate its area. What is the area of the triangle with the sides of the same length but the angle between them is 140 degree? Okay, two questions are here. First question is, if the two sides of a triangle are 10 centimeter and 8 centimeter and angle between them is 40 degree, what is its area? That is our first question. Okay, so to find area we need two things. What are we need? Yes, one is the base and second one is the height. Okay, so first we are going to calculate the height, then the area. Okay, before that I am going to name this triangle as ABC and the perpendicular distance as D. Right? So first I am going to write the B. B, what is B? Base is equal to 10 centimeter. Right? And now we need to calculate the height of the triangle. Okay, so this is the perpendicular distance. Perpendicular means this angle is equal to 90 degree. Okay, now we are going to calculate the height. So see children, here this AD is the opposite side of 40 degree. Okay, here this AD is the opposite side of 40 degree. So opposite side ratio, which is opposite side ratio, sine ratio. So here we are making use of the sine ratio. Okay, sine ratio. What is sine 40? Sine 40 is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. Okay, what is opposite side? Opposite side is AD. And what is hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is equal to AB. What is AB? Length of AB is equal to, yes, 8 centimeter. Right? So sine 40 is equal to AD by 8 centimeter. Okay, then what is AD? Yes, AD is equal to 8 into sine 40. So we have the perpendicular distance, that is 8 into sine 40. Okay, now we are going to calculate. We have this height is equal to 8 into sine 40. Now this substitute these values in the equation. Half BH we can calculate the area. Okay, so what is area? Yes, area is equal to half into B into H. Okay, so we have half into, what is B? B is equal to 10 centimeter. And what is H? Yes, 8 into sine 40. Okay, then here 2 and 8 can be cancelled by 4. Okay, then we have, yes, 40 into sine 40. And from the table in page number, yes, page number 124, we can see the value of sine 40 is, yes, sine 40 is 0.6428. Okay, value of sine 40 is 0.6428. 0.6428. Okay, then just multiply these two, then we have the answer. Okay, that is the area of the triangle. Okay, so we have the answer. Yes, 25.712. Okay, I have already given the worksheet how to find the product of decimal numbers like all, right? So you have to do these type of calculations yourself. Okay, not using calculator. How to do by yourself. Okay. In the question, we have a second part. What is the area of the triangle with the same sides? Okay, that means 10 and 8 are the side, but the angle between them is 140 degree. Okay, this is 10 centimeter line and this is 8 centimeter line, and the angle between them is 140 degree. Okay, this is angle more than 90. So how do we calculate? See, here we have the base. What is base? Base is equal to 10 centimeter. Now we need to find out the height of the triangle. Okay, height of the triangle. See, how do we find height of the triangle? Yes, height means this is the perpendicular height. Okay, perpendicular distance to the base. This is the base. This is the perpendicular distance. Yes, this is the perpendicular distance. So find out the perpendicular distance first. Okay, so here also I am going to name this triangle as ABC and this point as D. Okay, then if this angle is equal to 140, what about this angle? That angle is equal to 40 degree, right? Because this forms a linear pair, right? So we have this angle is equal to 40 degree. And if we consider the triangle ABD, how do we find this AD? Yes, AD is the opposite side of 40 degree, right? AD is the opposite side of this 40 degree. So opposite side ratio, which is that is sine ratio. So here I am going to take the sine value of 40. Okay, what is sine 40? Yes, sine 40 is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. Here the opposite side is equal to AD. Okay, AD by what is hypotenuse? We have this side is equal to 8 centimeter. Okay, then what is AD? Yes, AD is equal to 8 into sine 40. Just cross multiply it, 8 into sine 40. Okay, so we have our height is equal to 8 into sine 40. Then what is area? Yes, area is equal to half BH. Then just substitute these values here. Half into 10 into 8 into sine 40. Okay, so 2 and 8 get cancelled by 4. Then we have 40 into sine 40. The very same answer, right? 40 into sine 40, that is equal to 25.712. Okay, so that is the answer. Now we are going to do the second problem of page number 109. Yes, the sides of a rhombus are 5 cm long and one of its angle is equal to 100 degree. Compute its area. Okay, how do we calculate this? Yes, sides of a rhombus. What do you mean by a rhombus? A rhombus means, yes, all 4 sides are equal. Okay, for a rhombus, or all 4 sides are equal for a rhombus. See, a rhombus is like this. Then all sides are equal. What is the length of all sides? Yes, all sides are 5 cm. And one of its angle is equal to 100 degree. One of its angle is equal to 100 degree. Then how do we calculate its area? That is our question. Okay, this one is a rhombus. So how do we find area of a rhombus? Yes, we have two equations to find the area of a rhombus. Yes, one is half into d1 d2. What are this d1 and d2? d1 and d2 are the diagonals of the rhombus. d1 and d2 are the diagonals of the rhombus, or we can calculate area of a rhombus by considering the rhombus as a special case of parallelogram. Okay, what is area of a parallelogram? Area of a parallelogram is BH. Okay, area of a parallelogram is BH, that is one side into the height of or the perpendicular distance from the opposite vertex. Okay, in both way we can find out the area of a rhombus. Okay, rhombus is also a parallelogram. It is also a parallelogram. So using the formula to find area of a parallelogram, we can calculate area of this rhombus. Okay, so I just redraw this rhombus like this. Okay, for convenience I just draw the rhombus like this. Okay, this is our rhombus. Okay, all the sides are 5 centimeter. Okay, all the sides are 5 centimeter. Okay, this is 5 centimeter, 5 centimeter, 5 centimeter. Okay, one angle is equal to 100 degree. See, this angle is not 100 degree. This is less than 90 degree. So that is not 100 degree, but this is greater than 90. So we can take that as 100 degree. Right? This is 100 degree. So sides between the two sides 5 centimeter is 100 degree. Then what about the other angle? Yes, in a rhombus opposite angles are equal. Okay, opposite angles are equal for a rhombus. So if this one is equal to 100, this is also equal to 100. Then what about the adjacent angle? Yes, adjacent angles are supplementary. So if this angle is equal to 100, the adjacent angle of this angle is equal to 80 degree, and this one is also equal to 80 degree. Okay, opposite angles are equal, adjacent angles are supplementary. That are the specialities of a rhombus. Okay, so here we have this angle is equal to 100 degree and this one is equal to 80 degree. Now we need the height of the rhombus. Height of the rhombus. For that I am just draw this height here. Okay, this is the height of the rhombus. That is the perpendicular distance from the side, the third side to the base. Okay, the opposite side to the base. Then this angle is equal to 90 degree. This angle is equal to 10 degree. Right? Then how do we find area? Area is equal to BH. Okay, area is equal to BH, and here we have our B is equal to 5 centimeter. Then how do we calculate H? Yes, using sign value. Is there any way to find the height of the triangle or height of the rhombus? Yes, if we consider, if I name this as A, B, C, D and E, ED is the height of the rhombus. ED is the height of the rhombus. Then this ED is actually the side opposite to this 80 degree. Right? Opposite side ratio, which is that is the sine ratio. Right? So sine 80 is equal to, yes, opposite side by hypotenuse. What is opposite side? Opposite side is equal to DE. And what is hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is equal to 5. Then what is this height DE? Yes, DE is equal to, just cross multiply this, that is 5 into sine 80. Okay, 5 into sine 80. So we have the base is equal to 5 centimeter and height is equal to 5 into sine 80. 5 into sine 80. Just substitute these values in the equation BH. We have the area of this rhombus. Okay, so what is BH? Yes, BH is equal to, what is B? 5 into DE sine 80. That is the height. This is the height. So we have 5 into sine 80. So which is equal to 5 into 5 is equal to 25 into sine 80. Okay, from the table you can calculate the value of sine 80. What is sine 80? Yes, sine 80 is equal to 0.9848. Okay, 0.9848. This sine 80 is equal to 0.9848. Okay, so we have this equal to 25 into 0.9848, and which is equal to 98 into 48 is equal to, yes, 24.6 square centimeter. Okay, 24.6 square centimeter is the area. Okay, so we have one homework, page number 109, question number 3 and question number 4. Two questions homework. Question number 3 and 4 are homework, and the fifth question will be discussed later. Okay, so thank you children.